Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're diving into the word
legen,
Hi Alex. That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
legen,
primarily means to lay or to place something down. It can also mean to put something in a specific position. The most common usage is definitely related to laying something down. Just be careful, as it can sometimes be confused with the English to lie, which has different meanings.
Oh, I see. Are there different forms of this word in German?
Yes, there are. Let's start with the conjugation in the present tense. You would say,
ich lege, du legst,
and
sie, es legt.
in the past tense, you can use the preteritum, which is,
Ich legte,
and for the perfect, you would say,
ich habe gelegt,
using the auxiliary verb.
haben,
So, if I wanted to tell someone I laid the book on the table, I would say,
Ich habe das Buch auf den Tisch gelegt.
Exactly. That's perfect. And if you wanted to give an imperative command, you would say,
leg das Buch auf den Tisch.
that sounds easy enough. Is there anything more about the word's origin?
absolutely. The word
Legen,
comes from the Old High German word,
leihen,
which also meant to lay down or place. Over time, it evolved into its current form. It's interesting how some words maintain their meanings through centuries.
That's really fascinating. I love learning about word origins.
Now, let's break down the word.
legen,
The root is,
leg,
which means to lay, and the suffix indicates that it is a verb. There isn't a prefix here, as it's a simple verb.
Got it. So there's no compound word to analyze.
Right, this one is straightforward. If it were a compound, we'd follow the head-last rule, where the last noun determines the gender. However, since
legen,
is a simple verb, we can focus on its usage instead.
Are there similar words to
Legen.
that I should know about?
Yes. There are several. For instance, with the same prefix,
leg,
you have,
ablegen,
which means to discard, and
einlegen,
meaning to insert or put in. Then there's,
verlegen,
which means to misplace something.
That's interesting. What about other forms?
Good question. There's also
auflegen,
which means to lay down or play something, like music. With the suffix
ung,
you have words like
Belegung,
meaning allocation or placement.
Wow, that's quite a few.
Now, let's practice some real-life situations where you might use.
legen,
For example, at a cafe, you could start with
ich lege die Bestellung auf den Tisch.
meaning I lay the order on the table. Can you try saying that?
Ich lege die Bestellung auf den Tisch.
Great! Another situation could be at home. You might say,
Ich lege die Schlüssel auf das Regal.
which means I lay the keys on the shelf.
Ich lege die Schlüssel auf das Regal.
Perfect. And one more situation could be at work. You could say,
Ich lege die Unterlagen auf deinen Schreibtisch.
meaning I lay the documents on your desk.
Ich lege die Unterlagen auf deinen Schreibtisch.
Nice job, Sam. Now, let's talk about gender.
Legen,
Is a verb, so we don't have to worry about gender here. But if we were dealing with nouns like
die Lage,
the situation, the ending usually indicates a feminine noun.
That's a helpful hint.
For usage notes,
legen,
is considered neutral and can be used in both formal and informal contexts. Common phrases include
etwas auf den Tisch legen,
and
die Karten auf den Tisch legen,
just be cautious with similar words like
liegen,
which means to lie down, as they can be easily confused.
I see the difference now.
Let's use
legen,
in a few example sentences. For instance,
ich lege das Handy auf den Tisch.
means I'm laying the phone on the table. Another one could be
Legte das Buch zurück.
meaning he laid the book back.
That makes sense.
And don't forget,
Wir haben die Pläne bereits gelegt.
means we have already laid the plans.
This is really coming together. Can you quiz me on what we've covered?
Sure. First question, what is the present tense form for?
Ich,
Ich lege.
Correct. Next, how do you say I laid the book?
Ich legte das Buch.
Right again. What about the past participle?
Gelegt.
Exactly. Now, what's the imperative form?
Leg das Buch.
Perfect. Last question, can you give me a sentence using
legen,
in a work context?
Ich lege die Unterlagen auf deinem Schreibtisch.
Well done, you got it. So, to sum up, today we learned about the word,
legen,
its meanings, forms, and how to use it in different contexts. You did a fantastic job.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson and learned a lot.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next session.